Hey Aries, welcome to Star Tarot. This is your general reading. This message is for anyone that has Aries in their sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs. Okay, I do want to thank all of you that are tuning in once again to my channel. I do appreciate the love, all the likes, the shares, the comments, subscribes. If you are tuning in for the very first time, I would like to give you a warm welcome and let you know that everything I do here on this channel is in love and love and light only. All right, again, this is a general message. This will not resonate with every single Aries out there. You may want to visit your moon, rising, and Venus signs if you are looking for some more messages to pick up where this leaves off, or you might just want to check those out in general because there just might be some additional messages there for you. So I do encourage that. Again, time is fluid. So some of these events may have already, manifested. They might come to fruition in the next couple of days, weeks, and possibly even the months ahead. So just always, consider those. Pick up what I'm putting down that certainly does resonate and simply leave the rest. Don't try to make something fit into your situation. If it does not resonate, it does not resonate. I also encourage to revisit readings at least a month or two previous, because you might look at this reading and it might not resonate for you at this moment and find yourself in a month or two faced with some of these situations. So it's always a good idea to take a look at readings that have already come out, because the way that time works and is fluid, it might not resonate for you at that particular time, but certainly show up in the months forward, okay? All right, Aries, so let's just go ahead and get started, all right? I'm just going to move this so we have a little bit more space. All right, Spirit, we do thank you for all of the messages and giving me the eyes and the wisdom to see these situations, okay? So what is the present energy or feelings of Aries? Okay. All right. I'm also shuffling on camera this month. So it might take me a little bit, longer to get the message out, but I decided that I did want to switch some things up here. All right. All right, so far I see either some stagnant energy or possibly looking at something from another perspective. Okay. Ooh, what is going on, Aries? What is going on? Okay. Okay. All right. All right, what I see here, Aries, all right, in your present position here, okay? So, what you guys are going through, thinking, that sort of thing, you do have the Five of Swords in reverse, okay? So, I'm seeing that there could have been some conflict here with an individual. Let me just get some more insight. I'm feeling like something did arise with an individual, okay? Something that was not good. This was like a very unnecessary conflict that you got caught in the middle of, okay? Um, this situation, maybe you knew the parties that were involved or one of the parties that were involved, but you were not the culprit in this particular argument, conflict, or battle, whatever happened, it was a very unnecessary situation. Um, but you may have got caught in the middle. Okay, there might have been a fight that broke out in an argument, um, but whoever initiated this argument had a very selfish agenda, and they were trying to cover up something. There was something that they were trying to cover up. It was like they were trying to deflect the fact that they were doing something, maybe something that they weren't supposed to be doing, or maybe this person just likes drama. But this situation was something that had nothing to do with you, and you got caught in the middle. This could also be that there was a little bit of bullying from someone. Um, Maybe there was an unfair situation that had to do with a power struggle. Maybe not so much bullying, but maybe there was like a power struggle between you and another individual, or you witnessed someone being bullied, and maybe you got caught up in the midst of that. Maybe you tried to come to this person's rescue, something like that, and then you got the backlash, something that was a very unnecessary argument, fight, or conflict, but somehow there was some blame, or you got dragged into this situation. Somebody else got this same exact card in reverse. um, I want to say maybe it was Leo or Scorpio. I can't remember at this point in time. So, yeah, that is what I'm seeing. Now, also with the Hanged Man energy here, I do feel like you are now looking at this from a different perspective. Okay, maybe this situation really opened up your eyes to something, or maybe because the hangman situation, or energy I should say, maybe the situation was something that was a long time coming. Maybe this was something that had been going on for a long period of time. Maybe you were working somewhere, or you were involved with someone that always seemed to blame you for something. It was like every time you turned around, it was just like something was happening and it was your fault. Okay, so maybe you hung into a situation where you were always the brunt of whatever was going wrong. Now, what I'm also seeing here with the High Priestess in reverse, um, this is not using your full discernment, okay? I feel like we said, for some of you, this was going on for quite some time. Um, and maybe you just weren't paying attention to the red flags, or maybe you were listening to some bad advice from someone else, and someone was trying to persuade you and pull you into this drama. But I do feel like this could also be at the workplace. This could be someone that was mentoring you or supervising you, someone that was above your pay grade, maybe your superior in some sort of way. Um, and this person, I'm getting this energy that I'm getting all together is like there is someone around you. There could be someone in your family. This could be someone that you're dealing with romantically. This could be at your job. I'm getting the vibe that there is or was someone around you that was either trying to paint the picture about someone else or a situation that was not what it really was. It was like a negative picture that they were painting. And they did this over time, okay? This went on for some time, and when it all came down to the bottom line, you were then to blame for whatever happened, okay? And so it's kind of like, you might have been told something about someone else, and this person keeps coming and telling you something about this person that's really negative, and it's like they are trying to change your perspective of how you feel about a situation or that particular person. And then when it comes down and the drama just unfolds, you are now the person that said this or that or did this and that pertaining to the situation or the person, when you were just the person that someone else was coming and feeding you this information. It's something like that. There's something really sketchy that has gone on. And this is what is around you presently. Okay. Now, what I am seeing is that this outside energy, this is someone that I would say may have some mental health issues. This person might have some internal issues that does not allow them to fully see how they orchestrate things. This person could be someone that um, has some imbalance when it comes to their emotions, but there is something with this person. This person could have some type of bipolar disorder, or this person could be someone that just thrives off of drama and doesn't realize that they are the ones that constantly stir the pot. But I do feel like there is something mentally imbalanced with this individual that I believe has caused some of this fuckery, if you will, okay, for lack of a better word. All right, and this energy is very, very strong, okay? All I know is this individual has got you caught up in the middle of some murder one shit, basically, okay? Now, this has caused you a lot of anxiety, a lot of sleepless nights. So, whatever this person has done, I really do believe that it is like a big deal, or it was a big blowout, okay? Or this could be something that really caused so much drama that it destroyed possibly your reputation, or it destroyed your comfortability in the situation. But whatever this person did, it really, really has you up at night, nightmares, anxiety. And I'm also hearing that for some of you, this isn't just one person. This person works in groups or more than one person, or this person could feed off of other people individually, just, getting each person alone and, telling one person this person said this, telling the other person the other, works with people, breaking people down individually one by one. So however this resonates for you. Again, with the Two of Pentacles, I feel like, you are really wanting stability in this situation, or getting this situation resolved in some type of way. But this could also talk about, how this person is unstable, and this has caused an unstable environment for you. All right, and so this is something that you really are, desiring. So, whew, oh my goodness. All right, let's get a little clarity here. Is there something? Mm-hmm. Okay. Exactly. All right. So this situation, this has the Magician in reverse. So this is like, this situation has really put a stop to anything that you've been working on. This is when this is in the upright, this is like being able to manifest some things in a positive way. This is negative. This is like not being able to manifest anything positive, being like stuck in a situation, and then out comes the Five of Wands, which is conflict. Not being able to manifest because there's so much conflict going on. Okay, so that's what I see. But I also see that you are going to get the victory. in this situation. Victory is definitely going to come. There is going to be harmony in this situation, okay? There definitely is going to be harmony, and there is going to be a time that once this all blows over, that you are able to really recover from this situation. So this situation is going to, turn around in your favor. It's just that this energy around you, has really caused some anxiety and some disrupt, but definitely going to be moving out of your way here in the future. Now, we do have this star card. So the star card talks about, really being destined. Um, Usually, when we're talking about love situation, now again, this could be a situation that you are involved with someone, and maybe there's some confliction with friends or family members around. Or maybe this person that you're dealing with has this energy of, being mentally imbalanced, and whatever they're doing has caught you in the middle of some of the decisions that they make that are not for the best. Either way, the situation is going to turn around, and this right here is, bringing your positive space back. Okay, it's almost like this situation needed to happen. There is something about this situation that needed to happen because there was some attention that needed to be given to this. I'm getting the feeling that because this individual here, this energy, like I said, had been doing this for so long, I feel like the way that this comes about and exposes itself, or this individual gets exposed, it definitely needed to happen. This was destined to happen, but this will bring you, back into the the light of being looked at as positive. Everything that was done here in the dark that made you look like you were the cause of this, it's going to come out that you were not the person that initiated this or orchestrated. And this was destined to happen. There needed to be a stop to this. Unfortunately, you were the individual that got caught up in this. But however this unfolds, you are going to be looked at as an inspiration, or someone that gave hope that things can change. So I know that this, if you're caught up in a situation like this, I know that this probably sounds absolutely crazy, but this situation was supposed to happen, okay? And there are some things that are going to come out of it that you might not see now, that are really going to make sense to you once they unfold. Now let's just see if we can get some clarification. Why is the star card here? I feel like this person was somewhat unstoppable. Like, they have been doing this for such a long time. And the people that they were doing this to were not able to put a stop to this. But you, Aries, there's something about you in this situation, the way that it unfolds. You are the one that, puts a stop to all of this here. All right. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. Okay. So, with this being said, you are literally, going to be walking away from a situation. I feel like you're going to be walking away from this situation with a new beginning. Absolutely. And that's what we see here. So it's like, you are going to be walking away from this with a new beginning that includes clarity. It is going to be clear that you were not a part of this. This had nothing to do with you. And, so when you walk away from this situation, it is going to be clear that, your name will be cleared. You will be freed from this particular situation. Now, what we do see here as the outcome, you are going to be walking away from this situation, and The Ten of Cups is here, okay? So this is prosperity, this is joy, this is contentment. I feel like this situation is really going to have such a positive outcome, okay? This is going to be like this energy, you are going to stop this energy dead in their track. This is not only going to save you in your mind space to a positive, this is going to help other individuals move forward, because I feel like this person had such a staple. I feel this is what I'm hearing. They were fixed. They had a staple mark in this situation. They had been doing this for such a long time. It was like no one could move them. They were steady in planted and were able to do what you were doing. But you, Aries, you come into this not knowing that you are going to be tested in this situation, and you handle this with such. So I'm hearing the word deviousness, um, but not okay. So deviousness, and I'm like, okay, why this word? And it's like you beat this individual at their own game, is what I'm hearing. And this is what needs to happen for the greater good, okay? So it took me some time. I hope I'm articulating this. You guys are the first reading of the day, but yeah, so you are the one and the only one that can nip this situation and this person in the bud, okay? And so this is going to bring a lot of joy and I believe prosperity, because I feel like for some of you, if this is the workplace, you're going to be able to be more joyous at work. You're going to be able to be more productive. And if this pertains to family members or individuals that you're dealing with romantically, it's like once this situation comes out and you get more clarity and you bring some balance in here, and some of you are going to be walking away from this, I feel like you are going to be able to manifest some things that are very positive in your life, okay? And I also feel like with the King of Pentacles being present, this is talking about now there being somebody there that is going to be extremely generous, for you. I feel like, you know, you have done a very commendable thing or will do a very commendable thing, and it will bring a lot of joy and a lot of prosperity. And I also see you as being someone, generously doing this. But on top of that, I do feel like there is going to be some generous gratitude and some generous collaboration where people are going to see you in a different light and really want to come alongside of you and offer you some things, and let you know that, they really appreciate what you've done. But you yourself, you didn't do this just for yourself. You did this for the collective, regardless if that was your intention or not. But I do see here that this is going to be something that many people are going to be able to benefit from. If this is something that's been like family members, maybe there's a family member that, everybody's been afraid to say this one thing to, or afraid to put their foot down and make a change. Now other people are like, oh my God, I'm so glad that you did that. This has been going on for years. And it's like, now they can see you not as the individual that this person was painting this picture of, or maybe they were trying to paint the picture that the other family members, didn't like you or whatever. So now there's going to be some reciprocity in all of that. And that, because none of this is true, that's not what the situation was. So that's what I see. I feel like, you're going to do this and it's going to be for the greater good. But I also feel like you have some generous aspects coming your way. People are going to want to, come back and say, thank you so much for that, or let me help you with that, because they had no idea that either you were going through it too, or that's what was going on behind the scenes. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay, so yes, the Knight of Cups. So I do see here in clarification, this was a long time coming. people really coming and offering you something. I do see the Two of Cups, offering some help or offering some form of togetherness here. And with the Page of Swords in reverse, I take that as, you know, when you are a page, you are basically out on your own and you're trying to, this is somebody that's younger, somebody that's trying to figure some things out. And I feel like for a long time, you felt alone or you are alone dealing with this, okay? And I feel like with that being said, you know, because this person had you kind of isolated or was working on something behind the scenes, you felt like you were, looking back, you were being manipulated in some way, shape, or form. So with this coming out here, this is like being manipulated because you're like, because it's in reverse. Like you are this young individual that's coming out, and so, or you don't have all the information, and people know that, so they're trying to, sway you in some type of way, because they see that you don't have all of the information that you need, or that you're just able to, be swayed or manipulated. This could also be gossip. So, what I'm seeing here is that because of these chains of events, the offer was slow coming. People were not coming to you. People were not coming to your rescue. People were not offering you things, because there was some gossip going on, basically with all of this that had been swirling around. But now that things have changed, people are going to come and want to, offer you something. So this is what I see. I see first isolation. There's all this gossip going around. This event happens, and you're like waiting. Like, why has this, what is going on here? Why do I feel like I'm alone? Why is it taking so long for certain things to manifest? Or, why isn't this person committing to me? Or there was some slow energy for things to really turn around for the positive. And the reason was because there was some gossip. There was this person with this really odd energy that was just orchestrating all these things. But now, because you are able to tackle this situation, and I'm not even sure that you even know that you are doing it. Once this does, come out in the wash, there's something that you do naturally that puts the stops on this person. But I feel like at one point in time, you get a moment of clarity. You have to think fast, and your natural instincts just click right into the moment, and this flips the person right on their back. It fully exposes them, and people are there to witness this at this point in time. And it's like a shock, like, oh, oh my God, either I can't believe that's what was going on, or wow, I can't believe this person was able to overturn this person because they've had such a solid fixture here, and we've never been able to move this person. You know, we've told other people, we thought this is what they were doing. We didn't have the evidence. They've been here for a long, period of time. They've just always seemed, mentally strong. Something was surrounding, an aura surrounding this person that said that they were unstoppable. But you, Aries, you win here, okay? And I do see a new beginning here, okay? Taking new risks. This makes you even more motivated to take new risks and take action, okay? So you're going to take action on starting a new beginning. So that is absolutely great. And let's go ahead and get some more clarification here when it comes to the outcome. Wow. And this is so funny because Aries, I think it was last month or the month before, I can't quite remember, you had some sneaky energy around you trying to get a come up, okay? And here it is again, someone doing something. Now this could be the spinoff from that particular individual, if you still kept them around, or if once you decided to, leave them, this might have been, someone may have said, she was stealing from me, or she was trying to get me for my money, that sort of thing, because they were the ones that were doing that. And maybe people out in the streets thought that's what was really going on. And there was a conversation that you guys have, or something blows up, and it's like, wait a minute, that's not really what happened. I don't know, Aries, but you may want to revisit those readings there. Now, we're going to go ahead and clarify the outcome. Okay, so the outcome looks very beautiful. Wow. Oh my goodness, this is so amazing. So, we are just expanding some clarification on the outcome. And when we do that, you got the peace card here. Okay. So, like I said, this is going to be a very peaceful moment for you, because I do feel like I said, this might have been going on for a long period of time, and there's going to be some peace that that comes, from this. But let me just go ahead and just read a little bit, very clear with this, but always like the meanings, or the meanings of the cards, the descriptions. It says, this is one of those times when you're capable of clear vision about your work and how you create your prosperity. Whatever you're doing, keep it up. You're called by a presence to step into your power. Just being is enough, for you are in a peaceful harmony with spirit, and it shows up in your work. Okay. This also talks about it not getting any better than this, and having the heart fulfillment, and the freedom that you want, and the soul's satisfaction. Okay. And so when we're talking about, when we were looking at harmony, this was the temperance. We talked about this situation coming to light, and there's going to put some harmony and some balance back into, this situation. So absolutely, I feel like that is so appropriate, this card. So the next card we got is Truth Be Told. Okay. Goodness, let's look at this. I really think that this is going to be about what we've been talking about here, because there was a truth that was not being told, okay? Okay. All right, here we go. It says, this is not a time for a debate about which truth is truer. This is a time when you are called to proclaim your truth out loud and be willing to be transparent, honest, and open in your communication with others and with yourself. Nothing less than surrender to what is. Peeling off the layers of denial that kept you tied to an illusion will set you free. Be authentic, and gloriousness flawed, and spirit will answer with miracles. And this is what I see. I feel like the truth is going to be exposed, and you are going to have to be the one to say, listen, this is what the truth is. This is what's been going on. And you might not even know that you're uncovering something or exposing something. But when this comes, you just know that when you're asked about how you were treated, or how you played the role in any of this, you just speak your truth, because the truth will set you free. And I feel like the truth is, if it hasn't already, is coming to a head here. Now, building blocks is the last card that you did get here. Let's see what that message is. Okay, so this is 28. Okay. All right, so it says, you have everything you need to cultivate an extraordinary life. This is a time when your focus needs to be on the foundations you build upon. Your work, your relationships, and your very being are underwritten by your values, ethics, morals, and core beliefs. Okay, it also says, oh my God. It says, are they still true for you? Will they stand the test of time and serve as the solid grounding upon which you construct your life? Now you are making changes that will affect everything in a positive way. Your destiny is truly a remarkable and beautiful design. Absolutely. I mean, we see that here. We see that once all of this is exposed, people are going to come and offer you some things. I feel like there's going to be some possible apologies, um, offers, in other areas of your life. But you do see here the Fool here, something new. You do see that clarity and new beginnings are coming. So, yeah, like I said, this situation, although as raggedy and twisted as it seems, it was destined to happen because this situation ultimately is going to bring a beautiful, beautiful outcome. Okay, Aries? So, this is your message. I'm going to keep this here. Um, Let me know if this resonated in any way. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if it did not, that is okay. Maybe it will later on, maybe not at all. But this message definitely was for someone. So if this was for you, please step forward and, let us know. If you are interested in a personal reading, again, that information is down below. I'm doing readings now for $35 and adding some healing reading portion to the readings that I always already do. That's what you get with the personal reading. You get the future, past, present, future, 4 questions, and then you'll also get a healing reading alongside of that. And speaking of healing readings, I am going to incorporate a healing reading this month for every sign. As long as I keep plugging along and getting these out, I will have time to do that. But anyway, Aries, I don't want to take too much of your time up. This was a very interesting reading. But again, I hope to see you guys on the very next side of your other reading. Till then, Aries, see you next time in love and light.